is Hasmita. My hall ticket number is S201. Last bench to the world stage. Do not measure your potential by your present position, because the seed will never look like the tree it will become. Good morning everyone, respected judges, teachers and my dear friends. Today I am not here to talk about any distant celebrity or a billionaire. I am here to talk about a person whose life begins in a quiet corners of a classroom, my teacher, Mr. Anthony D'Souza. His life is the greatest inspiration to me. His life is a masterclass in showcasing how belief can turn a low performer into a global leader. Imagine a young boy sitting on the last bench. He was an introvert and who feared the stage. He always struggles in school with mathematics that he passed his boards with just bottom marks. While the world measured intelligence through numbers, Anthony sir was just suffering to be recognized. Life wasn't easier at home. Being raised by a single mother who works in a private school as a teacher, proper food and clothing were often luxuries that they can't afford. But what they lack in money, they made up in values, punctuality and discipline. Those values and unshakable respect in time, those values became the foundations for his future. The true turning point happened during his ITI days. Picture this, a young man with severe stage fright, suddenly standing before 500 fellow students. His hands were trembling, his voice shook up with every single word. Most of the people would have been walked off the stage, but Anthony sir spoke through fear, and that one speech has changed his DNA. He stopped being a follower and started being a leader. He began teaching nearly 600 classmates during his study hour, mastering his trade by helping master this. He was a teacher in spirit long before he had a degree. As soon as he grew up, the world finally started recognizing his talent. He was selected as one of the only 3 candidates in his district in Infosys, which was one of the top IT giants in India. He had a golden opportunity for a comfortable corporate life, but he dropped it down. He chose a modest salary in private school as a teacher because he knew that his actual purpose was in classroom. From a small school too, he rose up to a state resource person and developer of our very own Telangana textbooks. And finally, the last bench student became selected as one of the only 7 educators from India to Fulbright program in USA with 20 lakh scholarship. His life teaches us that your background may explain your past, but it never defines your future. And he proves that if you have belief, strength, confidence in yourself, then the world stage is yours. When I think of my own challenges, I remember him, and I knew that I too reach the stage one day. Anthony sir chose purpose over paycheck, passion over comfort. He reminds us that your background may explain your past, but it never has to be define your future. I too, a student of last bench. When you feel like you are just a student of last bench, remember the world stage is waiting for you. You just have to believe in yourself. Remember the quote I was started with. The seed will never know what tree it will become. So Anthony sir, once a small seed behind the shades of backbench, is now a tree providing shade and inspiration to world stage. When I see my teacher, I don't only see a successful educator. I see a proof that resilience, confidence, belief in yourself can take ordinary person into extraordinary heights. Thank you.